Waiting for your answers right now. That's coming in. Okay, so the question is, do you think that this coming Saturday Night Live, would it be a sham job? And some of you, I ask, some of you say nope. So Jake say nope. Jerry say likely. Susan say no. Allison say no. Iman, I don't know. Okay. Anthony, hopefully not. You buy a lot of stock. I don't know. All right. So Wilson say I don't know too. Okay. Now, if you ask me, and again, you're pointing a gun on my head. All right. What will be my answer? My answer is, I don't think so. All right. First of all, Elon Musk has too much to lose, and I don't think that SNL invited him. Obviously, I believe that it was actually a paid appearance, which means that not they pay him, that he paid them. Okay, that is my personal view. All right. So again, I don't know. No one know about this. Let's look at our MAO, and I'll tell you more of what I dig up for all of you. Okay. Some people even tell me that maybe he won't even appear on SNL, or that one. Okay, I can tell you upfront, he will appear on the day. All right. Now let me explain to you why do I say that. Let's just enjoy this MAO sharing. Okay. Okay, so this is the thing here. Will SNL be a sham job? That is the key question. All right, now before we start this, again, disclaimer as usual. All right, basically what happened is this: if you stay on, that means that you accepted what I have to offer. Okay, and do note whatever happened. Okay, do make sure that you know your downside risk. Okay, so I count to 5. If you're still staying on, that means you accepted the above and you identified me. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's continue. Now, Elon Musk basically has pushed Dogecoin all the way. All right, Dogecoin, all right, Dogecoin. Okay, all the way up. Okay, from less than 1 cent is worth 69 cents at one stage. All right, that means that you basically invest, let's say $1,000. Okay, you know how much money you will have profited. Well, that is really incredible. That is, some people basically become multi-millionaires because of this coin. All right, so the thing is, why there's this, again, this co-relationship, in case you don't know, I'll share this with you. Because, right, Elon Musk on his own Twitter, now Elon Musk has 50 million fans. Wow, 50 million Twitter account that's following him. That is the power of it. So whatever he says really going to give a lot of, influence, okay? So this guy now is saying that, okay, the Doge further, all right, is going to be on Saturday Night Live on May the 8th, which is tomorrow, okay? So everybody will be watching this and see what will he want to say. And of course, anytime if he were to give any sign of anything, all right, it will definitely going to affect 2 things. One, it will be the coin, Dogecoin, and the one will be Tesla. Yes, Tesla, of course, he's the one who owns Tesla, right? So that's why everybody is actually going to hear him and listen to what he has to offer, all right? So of course, people ask, is it going to be real? Well, I confirm for this, it's not a joke. Elon Musk will host Saturday Night Live this weekend, okay? All right, this is the guy who's behind Tesla and SpaceX. Okay, he will be going on, all right, because he has so many Twitter fans, it makes a lot of sense to be online, okay? The thing is this, not every one SNL cast members really thrill. You know what, Elon Musk is a little bit cranky in a way itself, right? So that is whereby people got a bit of worry, okay? So, this is some of the things that people say, all right, I wonder how much Musk paid NBC, all right, for this gig, but I'm sure it's enough to finance SNL entire 2021-2022 season. I think makes sense, right? Okay. Yes, indeed. So someone must have paid someone. Okay. So from the way to look at it, yeah, probably, yeah. So I will not want to comment on this because I can't find any answer to this. But nonetheless, it's all right. This is what people are saying now. Tesla stock will either skyrocket or plummet that following Monday as a result of this. So again, this is everybody's, speculation and joke. But of course, end of the day is this, we don't really bother. You just see what he had to say. But likely in my personal book, excuse me, I believe that it will be a positive one. Okay. So let us see what will happen. All right, so let me ask you guys now, about 41 of you, how many of you think that Dogecoin will, okay, Dogecoin, okay, Dogecoin, okay, Dogecoin will actually go up after SNL? If you think that you'll go up, key the word up, UP. If you think it's going to go down, key DOWN, down. All right, let me see. That's about 22 or 42 of you. Let's have at least 15 answers, okay? Up or down, okay? Now, the last price now at the trading, now trading is about nearly, how much is that trading now? All right, Jerry say up, Alison say up, Michael say down, Philip say up, Susan say up, Anthony up, Michael down, Jake up, Itman up. All right, Kinghua also up, Eugene also up, and of course Louis also up, and Brian up. Okay, so basically we have more ups and downs. And Jacqueline too, if you ask me, okay, Wilson say up and down. Okay, yeah. If you would ask me, right, I will take what Wilson just said. Yes, indeed. I suspect that on Monday, right, Monday, it will go up. Then after that, this whole thing will end. All the fiasco, all this craziness will end for a while. This is my personal take. Because the market is buying on this news, right? So in the financial market, we buy on rumors, sell on news. So obviously, there's going to be a pretty good chance that this might actually happen. Okay, yeah, Kenghua, indeed. Every time we talk only, right, a certain thing will move. That is for sure, because he is the one with the Midas touch right now. Okay, so you all got an idea now what to do for this coming Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, okay, cool. So now the last time price, yeah, I just saw this last time price for this Dogecoin is at 58 cents. Wow, 58 cents. Now that day I was just calling to sell at 70 cents. It went to $69, cents, 53. Okay, and that was where it came down. So let me just bring you live right now on how to look at the chart. Okay, let me bring it to you now live. Okay, as I mentioned to you, how do you do that? Very, very simple. You just go to Dogecoin. Okay, key Dogecoin price. You see a few things. This is not really updated. Okay, go to this one under coindesk.com. Okay, wait for a while. It will come up and you can see the current market cap, volume, price, and stuff. Now you can see this is the entire day movement. You will see the entire week, the high went up to this point here. Okay, this high is a close price. So what happened is that the day when we were seeing this was 69 cents. Okay, so after that you can see it went all the way down. Okay, the low went down to as low as 52. Wow, that's so much, right? 52. Anybody bought 52? Wow, okay, that will be a cool buy. All right. So the thing is this. So I kind of suspect there's a lot of steel bull over here. So if there's going to be any spike, okay, it may spike past 65 cents. Okay, but to hit 70 cents itself, right, it will be a technical target. So I'm going to put it up front here. I still think that there's a chance to see 70 cents, okay? Chance, okay? Not 100%, nothing is 100%, okay? So it will be, the first resistance will be at 65 cents. Then that will be 70 cents, okay? Now this one is as this counter got no intrinsic value. It was supposed to be a joke. So seriously, at the moment right now, no institutionals are in yet, or maybe they are buying and keeping quiet. So at the moment now, there is no real direct asset that we can look at it. So that's why if you're buying this just for the fun of it, that's fine. Because a lot of people, I know you guys have bought around here, right? About 40 cents level. So now anyway, the price is up by this much. I think you already make at least probably about 45% at least. So I think that's a pretty good return for just a couple of days. Look at it. It's just at 4 days. Oh my God. 4 days to make 45%, I think it's a very good deal. Isn't that true? Yeah, indeed, right? Okay, so that is the current position right now. I mean, ask back now, would it be good to just buy some and just speculate? Now, put it this way, guys, if you're going to speculate ending like this, okay, that means that you must know how much you can potentially lose. So this one, you buy it physical. That means that you buy and you keep. So you buy whatever you can afford to, then the rest you can decide later, all right? So, well, maybe this price looks okay, being really decent. Maybe after that, I mean, just look to buy maybe $100, $200 and just keep it there. Okay, just for the fun of it. All right, so that is what is happening right now. So, okay, that's now when I screenshot this was about 15 minutes ago, and now already 59. Okay, not bad, huh? Is someone listening to me? Okay. All right, so that is what's happening right now over here. Okay. Now, the thing is that don't talk about this DOGECOIN, we talk about something else. Okay, now what is happening on Ethereum? Wow. Ethereum went to 3,600. My target was 3,700. And it went up to 3620 and then it U-turned. Now, what causes it? Okay. Apparently, it's all right. Goldman confirmed that they're looking to offer Bitcoin derivatives. But this SEC chief, Gary, came in, warned that Bitcoin trading on large exchanges is not protected. And because of that particular statement, we saw some profit taking on Ethereum. Wow, from 3,600 drop all the way to 3,400. Question is, will Ethereum go back up again? I can tell you this, my personal target is still up. I still believe that this coin has lots of upside to go, and my target is 5,000. Okay, so today now we are trading at about 3,500. We're talking about 5,000, okay? 5,000. Or why do I say that? Because of the personal feel, plus also the way so many companies are getting involved. Now, of course, there's this guy, Tom Lee from Fundstrat. He's looking at 10,500. Wow. Okay, that's even higher, right? Much higher than mine. And of course, some people, those, just don't mind saying anything. Okay, they are saying as much as 35,000. They said that this will technically replace Bitcoin. So again, I don't know. I'll leave it there. But you can look at it. Let's just speculate there and just build some castle in the air. If let's say you buy at this price now for Ethereum, all right, and you hold it for maybe 3 years, and the market really go to 3,500. Wow, not bad. It's a 10 times return. Wow, 10 times. So which means that you put 10,000, you get 100,000. You put 20,000, you get 200,000, and so forth. But of course, you can say, what if it goes down all the way? It is possible. So you must think about it. But if you ask me, with so many projects on hand, I believe that the upside will be higher. 35,000, I can't commit this to you, but at least 5,000, I think there's a higher possibility. All right, so of course, then Bitcoin. Now, recently, Bitcoin has been quite weak, right? You all have realized this. All right, so what is that? So why? Because I checked on CoinDesk. Apparently, right, the Bitcoin option traders are leading to the bearish side despite the price recovery. So they are quite worried because Bitcoin have been going up for quite a while, and recently, for some reason, it just seemed to be stopped. I mean, there was little peak at this area here, and of course, there was some selling, and this caused a concern because previously, when the selling came in, was because of some regulatory bodies, some exchanges blow up. Then, of course, there was a knee-jerk effect. But very fast, the market recovered. But this time around, the selling is a bit different. The selling is like, steadily and gradually with no news. And that is why people get a bit jittery, all right? That is what's happening right now. So apparently from here itself, right, the market has been trying to stay above 58,000, but every time you hit there, you get hit. Then, of course, the market is looking at about 48, 50,000, all right? Apparently, based on what's seeing right now, the market is looking at this price right now, looking at about 48 to 48,000 at the lower end back then, okay? So there are apparently this options market whereby they actually look to put a bull bet and bear bet. So at the moment now, right, they are looking in this case, all right, about the second half of April to be at this price, and are looking at lower price in the market to come, all right? So this is how the option skew look like. Okay, so basically in short itself, the market is just basically looking at more downside to go on Bitcoin, all right? And the thing is this, but while we are looking at the negative news, we also have the positive news apparently. Now this is just came out May the 7th, you can see that. Banking giant Citigroup is considering launching crypto trading, custody, and finances services. Wow, financing services. So which means that, right, Citibank is getting very ready for this. So now Citibank is coming in. So that is where, again, that will actually push the market higher, because if that is the case, the next thing is that other banks will likely follow, right? So once again, to me, Bitcoin, Ethereum, these two of them, the chance of them going much higher, in my opinion, is pretty high. But of course, at the end of the day is this, you have to do your due diligence, okay? So I already informed you what we are looking out for. Okay. All right, 1 minute. My PowerPoint's not up. Hold on. Okay, so let's just look at Bitcoin overall. Okay, now overall Bitcoin is quite sideways recently. So we have a K6 indicator, right? That is yesterday's market. CCRY kicks in. We make the first round. Then after that, it came back down, stopped, we were through off. Okay, then after that, we have another signal right here, and we went in the long again, and this time around, we made quite good profit. The third signal came in, it did not give further upside, in fact, was coming down, so we basically was stop out. And of course, the fourth trade we tried, and also, unfortunately, we will stop out. So you can see that overall, the whole Bitcoin movement, it did go up a little bit to 58,000, but also very fast, it came down below 56,000. In fact, you can see a big sell-off to 55,000, right, in just single 5-minute movement. So in terms of our trading, you can see yesterday, this is our trading. All right, overall, it's all right. We are down a little bit, but it's okay, up a little bit, but overall, we are still okay, all right? So this trading, okay, should be starting very, very soon, all right? We'll inform you guys. If you want to join us in the TWB Social Trading Network, all right, you contact us, okay? All right. Okay, so we have finished all the fundamental. Let's look at the technical aspect of the market right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is Bitcoin. All right, so again, look at Bitcoin. Well, it's not, the movement is really a little bit lethargic. Can you see that? All right, let me do this charting for you in a very clean way so you can understand this better. Just give me a short moment. Okay, let me just show you now in a very simple way to understand this. Okay, let me just do this. So first of all, I take the highest point recently to the recent low, which is here, right? And this is where I will get my Fibonacci, okay? My Fibonacci numbers. And I mentioned to you guys yesterday that there is a 61.8 level here. That's about 58,000. And for 3 times in a row, the market hit 58,000. We couldn't go higher, right? So that's why we know that there's a first resistance at 58,000, okay? Okay, here it's about here, right? So 58,000, and that is the 61.8 level. Okay, 58,000. Then of course we have another level, and that is about nearly 56,000. Okay, that is the 50% mark, which the market is trying its best to stay above it. Now, as long as the Bitcoin stays above 56,000, in my opinion, it's all right. The Bitcoin uptrend is still stable. But if the market goes below 56,000, right, then there is a good chance that we must find the next support, which is at 54,000. So it's going at about 2,000 per movement. All right. So that is going to be the key pivotal point, because if the market loses 54,000, I kind of suspect that it may really go back down again. And this time around, going back to 48,000. All right. So that is the potential that things may happen. Now, at the moment now, you can see on my KSI indicator, it's actually red in color. So this does tells me that, right, there is some selling in the market. The wheels are actually selling. The only thing that's holding up is that there's no blue bars at the bottom. So that means that overall, the bullishness is still there. So to wrap it up itself, right, all I can say is this. Current price now is 56,000. It's very close to the 50% mark. The market is trying to struggle to stay above the 56,000 mark. If the market can do that, okay, there's a high chance that the market may test the 58,000 again. But if the market fails to hold above 56,000, the very critical support will be 54,000. If the market loses 54,000, there's a good chance to see 48,000. All right. So is everybody clear on this? If you're clear, please key number 1 right now. Okay, thank you guys. All right, so what do you think, guys? How many of you think that Bitcoin will hit 58,000? How many of you think that you hit 54,000? How many of you think that you hit 48,000? Right, can you key your number of choice? All right, which one will you prefer to, you think it will happen? 58, 56, 58, 54, and 48. Which one do you think? Let me hear you guys. Let me have a consensus here. Right, there's 43 of you online right now. So let me see whether how many of you will be able to get it correct. So Philip say 54. Jake say 48. Wow. Jerry 48. Anthony 58. Allison 54. Inman 48. Tao Ming is 58. Arun say 58, Kelly 48, and Susan 48, and Louis 48, Edmund 58. Okay. All right, so we have a lot of 58. Okay, we have a lot of 58. Okay. Now, if you were to ask me at this moment right now, right, based on what I'm seeing on the KSI and the way it's trying to struggle about the 50%, right, my take is 54. My take is 54. I believe that the market will test 54 first before we, Brian, before we see anything else. Brian, if we go to 18,000, I think a lot of people are going to kill you. Okay, yeah, you better find a way to hide. Okay, all right. Why would Brian want to say 18,000? Let me just see what is his view, okay, at the moment right now. Let me see why he say it's 18,000. Okay, let me just take a look. Is there any reason for him to say that? Let me take a look, everybody. Well, 18,000, where is that be? Well, 18,000 is all the way here as well, my friend. Wow, if we go to 18,000 where it started the movement, well, two things will happen. One, financial calamity is possible. All right, if not itself, right, it's because there is, some black swan event. Now, one thing to note based on my students, take a look at. Now, I will not say that he's not all wrong. Okay, just for the fun of it. Okay, you can look at this. Now, this is the KCB chocolate bar over here, right? Can you see over here? So when the market dropped, right, you can see that the market really covers the entire, all the chocolate bar over this side. So if you realize this, if let's say for hypothetical basis, if Bitcoin really come down, you notice that there's no yellow bar on this side. The next wave of yellow bars are all around here, okay, all around here. So which means that, right, the lowest point is about 31,000. Wow. So if let's say for some reason, for some crazy reason, Bitcoin really sell off, right, other than say 18,000, I think about 31,000 could be a possibility. All right. So of course, again, the question will be this, depend on why it's sold off. If the selling off is a black swan event, then I tell you this, if it goes down to 31,000, buy, man. This is a great time to buy and keep ready. All right. So that is my take. But if it's going to be a regulatory body thingy and it's going to be permanent problem, then of course, even 31,000 is going to be expensive. So that's why I say we have to see the at that moment, right? What's the catalyst that brought the market down? But like I told you, I'm more towards 54,000 for this round. That's all. Okay. All right. So that is the how. Now today's market. Let's take a look. Today's market, right? We have a couple of KCX at the bottom, but apparently, you can see very clearly, right? Very clearly, this one didn't make money, and this one couldn't have entered. This one have entered and lost money. This one have profited. So you can see that our first two trades we lost money. The second trade we are making money. So overall it's still okay. All right, overall it's still okay. But then again, this is not the best condition, right? Because previously when the market was bullish, you can see that, right, every day Bitcoin you just keep on surging, keep on going higher. And that is very typical in a bull market. Then now they have changed a little bit. How about Ethereum? Now Ethereum is going up in a very fine 35 degrees angle. And of course, what do we suspect? That this is going to be moving higher in my perspective. All right, so let's do the Fibonacci. You take the highest point and the lowest point, you get this 23.6%. So we already, thinking that, what will that bring how can this actually happen from the high, bring it down to this point here. So we don't know what will happen. So it's going to be tough for it to be doing this, okay, for Ethereum. So any Ethereum, any good time to buy, you can really consider to do that, okay? That is Ethereum. Let's look at the 5-minute chart Ethereum now. Okay, again, same thing like Bitcoin. There were several trades, but it didn't turn out well. And only the last trade now is actually okay. All right, so we have to wait for, if you're long now, you can actually consider to hold your position, take some profit when it goes to the first target, okay, and so forth. So there's this trade here that's making money. Now the second one is now making money too. Very nice. Okay, I just saw this Uncle Arun getting very excited. Studying DEX has just opened higher. Okay, congratulations, Uncle Arun. But let's continue on. So okay, so we are very clear on what is to expect for Ethereum and this Bitcoin. I told you guys my target for Ethereum is still at 3,700. Okay, my target is 3,700, and based on the current momentum and the blue bar, there is a fine chance that it may actually reach there. Okay, 3,700 for the first round, and eventual target is 5,000. Okay, all right. So cool, that one we have settled this. So we come to the first part ending of the MAO for the cryptocurrency market. All right. So let's us now look at the usual financial market right now. Let's do a quick one. Now, Hang Seng, just now, this morning, I mentioned, guys, Hang Seng, right, if it stays above OP, it's fine. But because the KSI was red in color, so if the market goes up, right, go to KTR +1 or +2 or +3, it will be a good shot. If you hit there with CCYR, I already said that early, right? I think you guys have heard me loud and clear. So did it actually really happen? Let's take a look, guys, everybody. Let's take a look. Wow, perfect tool, right? Look at it. Oh my goodness. Look at it. The market opens right here. It went up all the way, and look at it. It's hit KTR +2 perfectly. Oh my God. Perfectly. No more, no less. Exactly at that point, create a CCYR. And if you hold that position down, you're now already in profit. And indeed, the market came down all the way to KTR -1. That's a good price to buy back a position. Okay, guys? Wow, look at it. This is nuts. I mean, think about this. We say this in the morning and it really happened. And you look at it from this point here, all the way to this point here, is how many points? It's more than 200 points. Wow. 200 points profit. That is amazing. That is why TWB system really has its takes there. Okay. Those who make money on the Hang Seng, congratulations. All right, there's Hang Seng. Because what happened on A50? Oh my God, look at it. This is terrible. Look at China A50. This morning, I'll tell you guys, when it climbs above the MA30, I tell you guys, as long as it stays above MA30, it's fine. But if it goes below MA30, no matter what you tell me, is wrong. Now you can see that now the moving average is moving because the price is moving down. So once you put the MA30 on the chart, you do not change it anymore because the chart will be moving. Okay. So once you see that, right, you can see the market now is trading below the MA30, and this is very crazy because the Dow Jones up by 300 points last night, and yet the China A50 is not moving. Now I understand people bit feedback to me, say, Cal, China A50 don't care about the Dow. Who says so, right? It's just that the market itself is actually having a bit of problem, and that is a concerning factor. The question is, why are they having a problem? Well, we have checked through. Apparently, just only the insurance company that is down, but doesn't really have any more thing. So I'm going to put it up front here. I still believe that China shares will come down further, and it will likely touch the 16,400 series. Okay. Now today is at 16,800 series, right? So I believe that we will see a lower figure in the weeks to come. All right, not days to come, but weeks to come. Okay, unless something dramatically change. So that is my Hong Kong, my China A50 forecast, and we look at this today's Dow Jones, right? Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones this morning, I told you guys, KSI is green. As long as the market stays above OP, CCRY is high. But apparently the market is not moving much, right? Why? Because today is the NFP. So I told you guys, during NFP day, the market will stick to the OP like a glue, and which already happened. So you should avoid trading. If you have done that, good. If you didn't do that, now you understand why, then go slow. If not, don't trade today. Take a break. So you can see that the NASDAQ also the same thing, stick to the OP like a glue. And of course, the S&P 500 also do the same thing. So guys, you can understand why NFP day, just take a break, go to spa or go back home and take care of your wife and kids. All right, just don't trade until 8:30 p.m. Then we look at the movement, then you do something towards it. Okay. All right, so that will be the US equity market. Now we go to Uncle Arun favorite is the DAX. Wow, look at it, it gap up, right? Wow, you see? I told Uncle Arun, you go to 15,311 and then it went past it. Okay, so I'm wrong. Okay, anyway, it's all right. Now this is the high of the movement right now. Where can it go higher? Well, it all depends on how the US equity market move. But you can see now it's something, there's some profit taking, right? Yeah, there's some profit taking right now. Do note that there is still the VNB is still there. That's strong resistance at here at 15,311. Now it's coming off a little bit. So if the market loses 311, there should be the issue cover gap. At the moment now, it's above MLP. It's also above the MA30 right now. So everything looks positive for tax at least. Okay. All All right, then we look at this DEX day chart now. You can do that the previous time. Okay, now very clearly KSI is green in color, so it's going to be favorable for DEX. So if DEX stays above OP, DEX stays above OP, it should be moving higher. Okay, because it's above OP, above pivot 1. Now there is a KCB level at 15,405, so that will be the ultimate resistance level for us for now. All right, now look at the DEX. DEX will go by 5-minute chart. We can see DEX opening and it went sideways, but once it crossed pivot 1, you see it stick to the pivot 1 like a glue. But once it crossed the pivot 1, look at it, it blasts all the way up to KTR plus 1. Really incredible, right? This is really insane. I mean, seriously, if anybody tells me that you're from Germany, you're from China, you're from Hong Kong, basically you can just ask me 40 numbers for the market I can give to you once the market open. All right, incredible stuff. Okay, so that is what happened. All right, just a quick one on Japan. I haven't tried Japan before. All right, look at Japan now. Okay, now Japan today also tries to trade between the pivot ones. Now, because KSI is green, right, it's more towards the upside. So very simply, you tell anyone in Japan that today, if the market comes down to KTR minus 1, look out for buy, and bang, it went up. Oh my God, that is so easy. You just tell someone in the morning in Japan. All right, let me do it again. You see, everybody, if you were to tell anybody in Japan today, all right, at 8 a.m. in the morning, hey, your KSI is green in color. So based on what we know, if the market opens KTR minus 1, look for a buy signal. If you see a CCRY down there, look out for buy. And really, the market sell down. Look at it. If you were in Japan right now and you see a sell down like this, we've got a KTR, we've got a KSI, what will you tell your friend? Sell, right? Naturally, it's a sell. No one will say buy. But if we will say, look out for buy. So if the market really stabilize there, and then CCRY, what do you tell? Bang, you buy. Oh my God. So I guess by doing this as well, right, a lot of our single men, you can actually consider subscribe to Nikkei, and then you know, so we get a Japanese girlfriend helping you. Okay. All right. Who knows what Japanese guys do? Okay. So isn't it cool? Seriously, it's just a simple system that I created it, and now it's able to work with so many markets. So think about this, how far can we go, right? That's why I can tell you this. I am very excited, so driven every day because I can see this. All right, we don't need to be expert to buy low, sell high. We just need to know when to do the right thing. I think that's most important. Don't you agree with me, guys? All right, those who agree with me, key the word agree right now. If you disagree, just key the word disagree. All right, let me hear you guys. Got it, Eugene. Yeah, it's a pickup system. Isn't that good? I mean, who can do this? How many trainers can actually really tell you that, oh, you do this, you do that in the morning, and voila. Not every time it works, but what, 78%? Okay, modestly, 78%. Think about this. All right, think about this. Okay. Wow, thank you guys for all the agree. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the validation. Okay, thank you. All right, so that is what is happening right now, all right, in the market. Some people ask me, can you cover about FTSE? Okay, I just got a quick one on FTSE. Let's look at FTSE right now. Now, FTSE this morning also say the same thing. Let me just change it to get the KSI run up properly. But for FTSE this morning, it is the, for the morning, sorry, for us afternoon. FTSE KSI is green, so obviously it's moving higher. But again, today's non-farm payroll, so I suspect that there'll be muted movement, and indeed it's actually happening right now. 5-minute chart, sorry. Okay, but it's a BNB at the moment, so watch out for FTSE, okay? All right, so I basically covered them all here, okay? Oh, just now I forgot to cover the Bitcoin, the conventional charts. I'm so sorry. Let me just go a quick one now. All right, it's not this one. Okay, so you can see that while Bitcoin is having a big confluence here, okay, wow, massive traffic jam. Can you see that? Okay, so now we can see that, right? The moving average, the 70 and the 11 is actually very, you know, just basically coming to this point here itself. At the moment now, it's actually a negative because the moving average, right? The smaller moving average is below the bigger moving average. So by right, this is actually a bearish signal at the moment. So which means that Bitcoin, if you want to go up, it has to cross the MA 70. That is about 56,400 level. Okay. So at this moment, well, we do suspect that there will be a bit of a tough movement for Bitcoin. So that's the reason why I suspect that we may see a 54,000 first. Then maybe then the buyers find it cheaper to buy in again. So it is possible, okay? All right, for Ethereum, while Ethereum is really on its own, you can see that very, very strong at the moment. So it's a doji yesterday, so likely today might see the directional movement. So let's see. Now, if the Ethereum do fall back to 32,000, 3,200, it will be a good level to watch out for here to buy. All right, 3,200 level. For the MA, is 70 is a bit far away, so I don't think so. So let's just look at 3,200 first. Okay. All right, that is the all for today. All right, crude oil. I have one more crude oil to explain this to you. Crude oil is still sideways too, no much movement. Gold, yeah, correct. Now, gold price today, I am telling you this. I saw many other schools of thoughts are all calling for sell. All right, they're calling for sell, but our system is still at the moment look for the buy side. So as long as the market stays above OP and stays above OP, right, today is still a buy. Because it had tripped the pivot 2 this morning and now it's going, but oh, sorry, it did not trip. Sorry, I'm going to correct myself. Let me go to 50-minute chart for you guys. Okay, so sorry about that. The market did not trip pivot 2, so there's no color change on the bottom. So at the moment now, it is talking about just purely based on, above OP, then hopefully it triggers something for CCRY for the buying side. Now, if let's say you're not going to be like, too confident in this trade, maybe later on for crude oil. If gold goes up to this point here, 1821, that will be the first resistance for today. This morning has already traded that. You can try that again. If you want to look for a bit more to push your luck a little bit, 1825. Okay, 1825 will be a good price for you to consider to get out of this. All right, 1825 for gold. All right. Now that you can see all the KCB down there. 1842 a bit tough, honestly. 1842 a bit tough. So 1825, yeah, I can just try it there. Okay, 1825. Okay, guys. All right, that will be all for today's MAO. All right, we have covered quite a lot of market, and I wish you all the best. Right, I will see you guys once again live on Monday at this 8:30 a.m. All right, small thing to share with you. This is Kel signing off. All the best for SNL tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.